Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to yet another episode of Dark Souls 2 Road to New Game Plus 7 or something like that. I have to be honest here, there was a little break between between the recording sessions. I am probably a little bit rusty when it comes to this now, because I recorded a bunch of episodes in advance, and it's a long time since I played the game now, so I'll probably get my ass kicked. Plus, I need to remember where the fuck I am. I should have watched like my old video or something like that. We are obviously in Dark Souls 2, and I think we're pretty much done with the main game, aren't we? Let's see. We have 4 Souls of the Giants, what actually reminds me that I killed Vendrick, I think, in the last video. And I hope that the video quality will be a tiny bit better with the upcoming videos. I think most people were not really annoyed by the video quality, but if you compare my Dark Souls 2 videos with other videos, like my first look videos or something like that, you definitely see that the Dark Souls 2 videos don't have that good of a visual quality than the other ones. And I would say, let me actually think, I could go to the Ancient Dragon and get my ass kicked countlessly by that guy, but I kind of don't want to do that. There's nothing else to do anymore, is there? We could fucking finish the main game right now. But I would say we're not gonna fucking finish the main game. I would say we're gonna go to the first DLC. Let's go to the fucking first DLC. Why not? I'm totally up for going to the first DLC. And I'm actually see how upgraded my fucking armor is. Yeah. We have 11 Estus flasks. I have the wonderful Dragon Rider bow that makes a ton of damage, and that is pretty much my pulling material. I have 733 poison arrows. I think the poison arrows are not really working where I go right now. But I would say it's time to go to the first DLC, ladies and gentlemen. And where the fuck do I access the first DLC again? I think it was from here. It's time to go to the DLC of the Sunken King or something like that. Or not the DLC of the Sunken King, but the DLC is, I think, called Crown of the Sunken King. The game is a little bit too loud for me. Give me a second. I have not recorded with DX Story in a long time now, because the Mario Maker hype was real, ladies and gentlemen, as you probably can see in my channel. But yeah, I don't know. I probably should get some poison resistant or something like that. Fuck this shit. I hate it when I get poisoned. But yeah, let's go through the Chamber of the Rotten. That we probably have to beat like 10 more times or something like that if this goes really New Game Plus 7. The thing is, I was thinking a little bit about it. I will definitely make another complete walkthrough in New Game Plus, but it could be that for New Game Plus 2 and upwards, I just gonna use bonfire aesthetics. We will see. First of all, I still want to make clear that I don't even have a fucking idea if I will actually reach the end of New Game Plus 7. It could be that I just rage quit at one point. I have no idea in how much harder it gets, so we will see where that goes. But yeah, this is pretty much the access to the first DLC, if I'm not mistaken. And we are getting teleported to where, actually? To be honest, I have no fucking clue where we're getting teleported. But yeah, fun fact is, I've never understood the meaning of these statues. You have these statues at the beginning of every DLC. And in a certain area of every DLC. It's like, I don't know, 8 versus 8? Is that a PvP area or something like that? I have no fucking idea. So, let's see if we have something here. I kind of, obviously, at least on my first playthrough, I want to look at everything that is there possible. I tried to record with 60 FPS again, but for some reason Dark Souls 2 and DX Story, they don't like each other with 60 FPS. So I guess it doesn't really matter that much if this is only 30 FPS, does it, ladies and gentlemen? I could try it with Shadowplay and then record my voice, you know, in a separate audio file. But I really love the fact that with DX Story, it records voice and in-game audio in 2 separate audio files. And you can easily adjust and sync that shit, because you don't have to sync anything, in your most favorite movie editing program, whatever. But yeah, Welcome to the Crown of the Sunken King. The DLCs are pretty much the parts where many people say, okay, now finally Dark Souls begins. Or at least Dark Souls 2 begins. But yeah, I really like this area here too. Plus it's a really open area and at the beginning already, oh, do you hear that? Hear that I... Oh. There. Something or someone is snoring there. But yeah, I really love this area. And it looks really badass. Plus look at this, you can actually look down there and see some beasts already. These are pretty much the trash mobs that I hate the most. And if you look there, there is a goddamn bonfire already. So yeah, but before we go there, we will have to go through a bunch of places. And I think I have to burp. But yeah, let's see what we have here. I mean, I obviously know what already comes, and you probably know it too, but... Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen. It's a motherfucking dragon. And as you can see here, he is injured already. He has a spear or something like that in him. And he obviously is not happy that we just woken up from his recovery sleep. And I think this is the first dragon you pretty much encounter in Dark Souls 2. But yeah, we will probably see that motherfucker later on. I think I can say so much already that he's a boss. This DLC contains 3 bosses if I remember correctly. A lot of level design and trash mob fights that are okay. Let's activate this bonfire and welcome to pretty much the beginning of the first DLC. We will see how it goes. We will see how it goes progress-wise. Overall, I have to say, I'm pretty happy with this playthrough. There are some people saying, your first playthrough was better, you didn't die as much. Yeah, Trigger, I talk about you. No, I think I didn't die less now here, but the thing is my first playthrough was obviously with a shield. And doing everything two-hand is a little bit differently. By the way, this will be a shortcut later on that we can't use right now. So it's time to get the fuck out of here. This DLC works with a lot of shortcuts. It really reminds, like, because this DLC is connected and everything, it really gives you the feeling of a Dark Souls 1. I think I was talking about that a lot already, that the big difference between Dark Souls 2 and 1 is that everything in 1 is connected. You really get a feeling for the world, while on Dark Souls 2, I still want to show you the mill thing. You know, everything kind of feels out of place. Let's see how much damage I do with my arrow. Holy! Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. Oh god. Arrow only playthrough confirmed. Jesus Christ, that fucking Dragon Rider bow is fucking amazing. This is amazing, amazing. Okay. Like seriously, I think I'm gonna make an arrow-only playthrough. Speaking about arrow-only, there's a nice mechanic there. As you can see, we have bad guys there. And there's a nice mechanic in this DLC that you can use these, yeah, I don't know how you call them, switches. And with these switches, you can fuck enemies up, as you can see. And holy shit, they are one-hit kill with the arrow now. I feel really sorry for them. I think I'm so overleveled already. I think I lost once my souls. There we go. One time, I think I lost my souls in this playthrough. I don't even know where anymore, but I remember that I lost souls somewhere. So yeah, when it comes to souls and when it comes to the level, I think I'm pretty well done. Here we have another switch where we can probably fuck up some people. You can do yourself a pretty easy time here. Here, as you can see. If you use these switches. Seriously, the damage that I do with the Dragon Rider bow. Oh, this guy's... damage that I do with the Dragon Rider bow is fucking incredible. Well, the Dragon Rider bow... Holy shit! And the damage that I do in general is fucking incredible. The Dragon Rider bow obviously scales on strength. And yeah, with that we pretty much cleared almost the complete area here already. Huh? Not almost. Oh, these two motherfuckers didn't get affected at all, and they have arrows. But you know what? We're just gonna rush to them and fucking kill them. Easy fucking peasy. I would say DLC-wise, at least trash mob-wise, this will be no problem whatsoever. We got 5 life gems. And there's a lot to explore here, I think. Like, seriously. There's a lot of items to get. I think up here is an item. I don't even know how to fuck... Oh, I probably know how to get up there. Let's see what this item is about. We have time after all. I kind of want to reach 275 parts with this series here. So yeah. Let's use that again. And then I probably have to jump across. Oh, there's another item that I didn't get. But the problem is, it's probably an item that is totally bullshit and that I will never use. Wait, should I just jump across or just make a roll? This kind of scares me. Oh, Jesus. Dark Quartz Ring. Let me guess. It ups dark resistance. I guess. Increases dark defense. What a surprise. I don't know if this is needed. I think there's a boss in this place here where it could be helpful. But I just hope for my damage burst ability to fuck everyone up. And speaking about fucking everyone up, I think I want to go down there, but on a safer path. So let's use this thing one more time. I think I want to go up on the top. Yeah, this looks right. There is probably an item on the bottom, but hell, I'm gonna give a fucking rat's ass now. Again, this is not a 100% item playthrough. This is pretty much a 100% boss playthrough or something like that. I hear someone. Jesus Christ. Alter! Stop sneaking up on me, motherfucker. Yeah, they need 3 hits. It's not like that I can just, you know, 1 hit or 2 hit kill them, and there's an item here that I can probably get like this. Like, I really like the mechanic here. It is kind of cute. Longbow. +7. Probably not too bad if you don't have a proper bow at that point, but I obviously have a proper bow, and I kind of want to get this guy over here. Can you please get over here? I can fucking bow you to death. Ah, you're obviously blocked. Oh my god. I need to go back into the iframe management, ladies and gentlemen. I think they stagger at the second hit. Most important thing, if I can stagger enemies, enemies are not really a problem. So yeah, got everything here. I really like the atmosphere here. Really, really awesome place. Ah, I hate these enemies. Speaking about these enemies, I think I can activate something here. I'm wasting these poison arrows for that, but let's be honest, I have so much poison arrows anyway. I think here's a platform coming up. You can pretty much skip this whole section here if you activate... Alter! Oh! Motherfucker! If you activate this platform. But we obviously don't want to miss stuff. You really scared me there for a second, bro. I kind of want to make a bow fight with you, but you know what? You have a bow and I have a fucking axe and I'm gonna fucking... Oh shit, there's another guy. I get good damage, ladies and gentlemen. But because of Hayward's armor, I'm really surprised that you get Hayward's armor. I mean, since when am I using Hayward's armor? Since video 11 or something like that. If you're not coming, I'm gonna fucking bow you to death. I'm really surprised that you get Hayward's armor so early. And let's be honest, I think even in the DLC, there is no armor anymore that is better. I could be completely wrong here, but I think getting Hayward's armor that early in the game is kind of a bad thing. I mean, you don't have to use it, obviously, and if you want to challenge yourself, you just make a naked soul level 1 playthrough. That I will probably never do because I don't have enough skill for this game. I mean, I love the game. I love the Souls games. I want to fucking marry the Souls games, but I'm not that good. Let's actually get rid of all these things. I think in some of them there are enemies. If I remember correctly. I mean, I only have my memory from my first playthrough that you were actually able to see on a shitty live stream at one point. Wait, there are no bad guys in here? Pretty sure there were bad guys in here. Ah, there's one. And the problem is here, this fucking gas that they make is, I think, armor destroying gas. So the longer you're in there, or durability destroying gas, the longer you're in there, the more your armor and shit gets destroyed. Wow! I can two-hit kill them with my bow. Jesus fucking Christ. Now I really want to do a bow-only playthrough at one point. Yeah, bow-only, ego shooters. Yeah, the problem is you don't walk fast enough here. Ego perspective, side-only playthrough. I mean, there are some people that make crazy walkthroughs or playthroughs with these type of games. That are like, holy shit, they come up with ideas, that's fucking crazy. And not only do they come up with these ideas, they fucking take these ideas and fucking pwn the game with these ideas. But how is that... Alter, how is that guy called? God, I don't even know his name right now. There's like one famous Dark Souls streamer. Lobos Jr. or something like that. He does a lot of awesome shit. I think he's called Lobos Jr. or something like that. When he comes up with ideas and when he challenges himself. That's what I love about the Dark Souls game so much. Oh, we got a poison bite ring, probably good for later. That's what I love about the game so much. I think I talked about it already. We have diminishing returns here when it comes to the commentary. But a game is what you do out of the game. And Dark Souls, the Dark Souls series, is especially well if you challenge yourself. Like, I only do this, you know what I mean? And you can get so much more out of the game. While in an ego shooter, you can't really do that. Like, what do you want to do on an ego shooter? I'm gonna fucking reload the checkpoint as soon as I got hit 4 times or something like that. I think you know what I mean. And you get so much, you can get so much enjoyment out of Dark Souls. Like, in the way you play. Bow only, naked, soul level 1. I don't know, or even if it's light things, only restrict yourself to 5 Estus flasks. You know what I mean? It's incredible what you can do. Even if it's not really the ultra challenge things, you know? Like restricting yourself to only 5 Estus flasks per, you know, per bonfire or whatever is probably a pretty hard thing to do. It's really not a hard thing to do. I hope I am not losing all my durability here. Fuck! Exactly, that's not what I wanted to happen. Okay, I have repair powder. I wonder if I can buy repair powder somewhere. Again, I'm playing on 60 frames here right now. You only see 30 of that, but this is 60 frames and Dark Souls 2, the original version and not the Scholar of the First Sin version, has that durability bug where all your stuff is losing durability faster. Actually twice as fast. Because it's bound on the frame rate. So in short, if you will play this game with 120 frames, if this is actually possible because the game is locked on 60 frames, your fucking weapons would die off instantly. God, that bow is so fucking OP. There's a bunch of bad guys coming, but hell, I don't even fucking fight them with my axe, and I think the axe is pretty awesome. I didn't change the axe since almost the beginning of the game, did I? And hell, with that I actually make sure that I'm not getting hit. Speaking about hit, I think we can do a lot here already. We can activate all of these things already and get shot here. Wait, let's actually activate the things behind. And here, with that, we are actually able to build ourselves a oh, I think it's not hitting it. We're actually able to build ourselves a bridge. Okay, I can't reach that one. But that one. There's actually an easy way to do this and skip all of that shit. You just activate this one and jump on the one that comes up here. I think it comes up here to the left. And up here is the bonfire. But hell, we're gonna go the long way, ladies and gentlemen. We have the goddamn time. It's not like that we have to rush, do we? I mean, you probably want me to rush, especially if I play the fucking game 10 times in a row or something like that. That's the cool thing on YouTube. You can decide if you watch that shit or not. Unlike on Twitch. If I would have decided on Twitch to play the game for 10 million times, you know. Alter, that damage. By the way, on my first playthrough, I didn't even know that you can kill these guys. The damage is extreme. The scaling, I think this is pretty much one of the only bows that scales with strength. Wait, where can I see the scaling? There. B scaling on strength. But I think it's not too bad. I wish I could have an A scaling. But hell, shit happens. Let's see what we have here. Ah, bad guy. Time to use my fucking X again. 2-hit stagger, but 2 hits probably means death too. Like I said, this should be probably easy peasy. And I would say in this video and in the next video, we probably don't see a boss, ladies and gentlemen. Alter! Stop hitting me! We probably don't see a boss, because there's a long stretch here. There's a long stretch going on here without any bosses. Oh, 3 hits. But it is a pretty cool designed area. Like atmosphere-wise, it's pretty awesome. As you can see here, oh, first of all, we could go this way already. But we're not gonna do this, but as you can see here, this seems suspicious. So yeah. We're definitely gonna get there later. Oh, we can activate, wait, I think I activated that one, but I can activate this one. Okay, this one goes now. I think there are a bunch of items on these things too, but I just don't have the fucking, you know... I just don't have the fucking interest in getting these items. Not because I'm bored of it or something like that, but most of the items are fucking useless, you know. Most of the items are incredibly useless. Without offense to the game or whatever. But it is true. What do I want to do with poison moss? I have enough already. I mean, I could use it at one point. Oh, speaking of one point, I think this guy stands up. But he's faster than he can fucking count to 5 or whatever. I got... Oh, nice dodge here. But I can dodge too, and I'm gonna fucking... Oh, no backstab. Kind of makes me sad. Got a bunch of damage here because I get... Wait, he's still alive? Alter! Okay, if you're still alive, I'm gonna fucking arrow you to death. There we go. I still get a bunch of damage. Jesus! Okay, you know what? You want to have an arrow fight? I have no fucking problem making an arrow fight with you. Like, I just stand here like a motherfucker and tank all the shit that you have. There we go. Plus, I think, like I said, I think my poison arrows here are useless. One more here, but I'm pretty sure I will get a surprise because one guy is lying there. There we go. Twinkling Titanite. Twinkling Titanite is important for my goddamn... How you call it? For my goddamn... Havel's armor. So, we get some armor from these guys, but I think that's not really that important. Here, can you see an item, for example? Kind of want to get that item, but it's, I think, not worth it, really. It's really not worth it, I think. Oh, we have a poison guy shooting. Again, you can kill these guys. Because they're on lizards or something like that, I have no idea. Scheiße, 2 fucking shots, this is so crazy. The amount, like, I'm still surprised by the amount of damage that my bow does. My bow does an incredibly amount of damage. So, we can climb down here, but we actually put up... Oh, we missed one. GG. I think I don't even need to use... I should go, sure. I missed one now in the heat. And that's the one... Oh, shit. That's the one I was not able to activate before. There we go. Speaking about before, I should have looked it up, and I'm maybe gonna look it up live while I play this. You know what? We're gonna do this now. Oh no, let me actually activate the bonfire. That in case something goes wrong, that I'm safe. There's an area and a guy that I have no idea what he does and tell. Because, oh my god, that was close. Because this is live on tape. I'm gonna look that shit up on the internet with you. That's how fucking prepared I am. Whew. We activated the bonfire. But before that, I actually have to go there. So, I will find out something new with you. There is actually a platform down here. Like, if you wonder yourself, how the fuck do you get there? There's a platform down there that you can fall to. And if you fall to the platform, here we have one of these switches. And if you activate the switch, it actually goes way higher than you need to. But you can still jump down here and have a bunch of these lizard guys that we kill fast. And then we have an interesting enemy or ally there. I have no idea what he does. I'm gonna look it up right now. Or I'm gonna ask you that and you type it in the comments. To make some viewer interaction. But I think the people that don't know it... yeah. Kind of would like to know it while they watch the video. And who the fuck and what the fuck is that? And we get a notched whip here. So yeah, I think we can't really interact with him. Like, not at all. I can't fucking speak with him. I can't hit him. Yeah, I'm not hitting him. But as soon as I use the notched whip, oh, unable to wield effectively. Let's hope. He gets pleasure out of it and we get a buff. And I have no fucking idea what it does. But you know what? To actually be professional, I'm gonna look that up before the next video. The problem is people that are interested in knowing what this guy does have to wait. But yeah, let's be professional here and go back to the bonfire and end this part for today. Yeah, I have no idea what he does, ladies and gentlemen. I really have no clue. You definitely get a buff. But what it does, if it increases strength, if it does something, I will find out after I looked in the internet. And you can only do this like 5 or 6 times with him. I mean, if he gives you an important buff or something like that, it is kind of weird because you always have to go to him and the buff obviously goes away after a certain amount of time, I guess. But yeah, maybe he's completely useless. You never know. But yeah, this was a little bit then under 30 minutes, I have to say. But we're here at the bonfire and this is a perfect place to actually end it. You know what? We're gonna check it out right now. We still have fucking time to fill. Let's actually check it out right now while I go live on the internet. There's nothing going on right now, at least on the screen, but I'm going live on the internet right now. And yeah, Crown of the Sunken King. Weird tree. Let's see if I find something. Ah! It's a repair tree, I guess. Why would you put a repair tree there? The repair tree is an overgrown mutated tree with twisting eyes. It seems to be a sentient being but is unable to speak. In order to make the tree repair one's equipment, it must be struck with any whip. Doing this will make the tree moan and drop repair powder on the player. Worn-out equipment will be restored to perfect durability and broken equipment will be fully repaired. Okay, that's cool. If the player repeatedly attacks it, it will die. Drops 3,500 souls, the ones that I didn't get. If killed too many times, however, it will no longer continue to spawn, but can revive with the use of bonfire aesthetics. Okay, it's a repair tree. You never learn something out or something like that, but let's be honest, with the amount of bonfires that are around there, you don't really need that repair tree, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that was part 21, and because I know what I'm recording right now, I actually know the part of me playing Dark Souls 2 up until New Game Plus 7. Ho, 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 ho. No idea if this is gonna happen. But yeah, hopefully the quality will be a tiny bit better. It could be that you could watch this video, well, now it's late, on 14400p. I don't know if I will upscale it or something like that, but that would definitely give the video a little bit more of a bitrate. But yeah, that was Dark Souls 2. I hope you enjoyed it. This was the start of the first DLC, and within the next episode, we're probably not gonna meet a boss, but we're getting pretty near one. At least that's what I want to say. I wish you a nice one. Thank you very much for watching. And that was me, that was you. Till the next episodes of me playing Dark Souls 2 up till New Game Plus 7. Ho, 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 ho.